Hey guys, I'm back after a long break, and to start things off, I'm bringing you a video of Tenkai Knights Tributon. This is a completely brand new toy line, and today we're taking a look at Wave 1 of this series. There are 6 characters carded singly in this first wave, and they also come in 2-3 packs as well. Taking a look at the package, you can see where it says where it works with leading brands, which is Lego and Mega Bloks. You can also see the character's name of the series, a good look at the figure and the accessories, as well as the transformation appearance. Behind the name section is a little pack where it has a bunch of extra little parts plus a little guide. On the side of the package, it tells you what you need to build a figure, tells you how many parts you need, as well as what parts come with this figure. The back of the package is pretty basic. It tells you a little bit about the character, their transformation appearance, and what other characters come in the series for the good guys. It also shows you what you can build after you collect all the characters as well. For the first wave of the good guys, you'll need to collect 4 characters to be able to build this new set, which is a jet. Now that we've got the package details taken care of, let's go ahead and take a look at all the accessories, plus the little guy himself and his transformation. As I mentioned before, he has a little baggie that comes with parts that add to his weapons and stuff, as well as 2 red pieces that are for the Build-A-Figure stuff, as well as a little booklet that shows you how to transform him, and it shows you the other characters as well. Here's how to transform the character from character to brick, as well as how to put his weapons and all that stuff together. Because for the most part, the weapons and shields and stuff you put together yourself. And on the back, it shows you the different characters and what characters you need to build the 2 Build-A-Figures, which are 2 vehicles. You need 4 figures for the good guys and 4 figures for the bad guys. So in total, you need to buy 8 figures to collect both Build-A-Figures. Now looking at the extra parts, the blue pieces connect to the weapons and shield, and the red pieces that are shown here are used for the Build-A-Vehicle. Now onto the accessories you can see inside the package before even opening it. And also I'm going to show you how to put them together as well with the extra parts that are shown. You see the weapon, the helmet, the shield, and the back gear. You can see that the crossbow has a peg on either side, so you can put it either way when he holds it in the hand. The shield has nothing to hold it on, that's why you need the extra parts. And the backpack is the same way, you need the extra part to put that onto his back as well. We'll take a better look at the helmet a little bit later on. As for articulation on this little guy, he comes with head movement, kind of. It's kind of tight, and it's very slight, as you can see here. He also has range of movement in his arms, which go back and forth, and up and down. He does have joints movement in the body part, but it's mainly for the transformation part. The legs go back and forth, all the way. And if you want, you can even pop them off and switch them around with another character. Articulation is pretty much going to be the same thing for each of these little guys, because they're all built pretty much the same except for the animal ones. The decal on the front is pretty much the only thing on them. There's the front decal and the face decal. The back of the character is completely blank except for the holes that are made for items and weapons and stuff. To transform him, start off by flipping up his chest, like this. As you can see, there's like a little notch. The notch that is shown here is basically to help hold this in place so it's more secure. You can see the line right there where it tucks in. What you want to do is push the arms and shoulders up so they enclose over the notch, as well as surround the top peg as well, right there. Swing the legs in upward motion, like so that the half circle part of the thing ends up being on top, towards the middle. Like this. And it finishes off, you kind of want to lock it in, just push the arms into the little slots there, and it holds in place. And there you go. You got a weirdly shaped Lego block, Mega Blok, or whatever it is. For those of you who are wondering how it compares to a regular Mega Blok or Lego block, it was a quick little look how they look together. They're pretty much the same size and width, and just that the new one looks kind of odd. They snap together really tight and nice and snug. As you can see here, I have a little bit of a hard time getting them apart once they're together. You see they fit secure, no problems at all. And as you can tell right now, there's no really chance of them falling apart real easy, assuming you snap them together nice and regular. And these blocks fit on top of the Mega Bloks, Lego blocks, just as good as they fit as the other blocks fit on them. And in case you're wondering how a minifigure fits on this, you can see right here, fits under no problem. Holds on nice and tight, there's no chance of it falling off unless you actually hit it off. So now that I have shown you block mode and what you can do with it, let's go ahead and disassemble this and put it back to the figure mode. First you want to find out which side is the head side, top side. That's the one with the hole right here, which is the head part. Start off by just swinging out the legs to the right or to the left, depending on which one you grab, and it will disconnect the arms. Grab the arms, put them onto the side, then grab the shoulder pieces and pull them down. Getting the shoulder joints disconnected are a little bit harder because they actually snap together. Once you get the shoulders disconnected, flip down the chest piece and it shows off the decals again, and the face is exposed fully. Now let's go ahead and move this character to the back, and then we'll go ahead and pull out the accessories and build them up so we can put them on to the character. First off, you're going to need these little parts that came in a little baggie. They're double-sided Lego pieces, Attach it to the shield, as so. Once you got it hooked up, grab the little part right here, the U bar, and connect it to the holes in the new piece you just put in. Once that's nice and snug, you can now have your shield, and your character can now hold it. Now put this to the side and grab your second double-sided piece. That is going to connect to the back gear. It's going to hook up to the top portion of the part. There's a top part and a side part, two side parts, and a bottom part. Hook it up to the top section, like I show right here. And now you can hook this up to the back of your character so you can have a back gear setup. Now just go ahead and get a hold of your character, turn it around so you can see where the holes are. Now we can line up the back section of the character to the back gear so you know exactly where it has to plug in. Push it in and it holds it nice and snug. For me, I haven't had any problems with it slipping out, so it should hold pretty good for you as well. Once you got that hooked up, go ahead and grab the shield, stick that into the other hand. Well, into his hand. And just like the Lego pieces and Mega Blocks, he holds it nice and tight. There's no dropping it, and it really doesn't seem too brittle that it's going to break the hand at all. Then the final piece is the weapon. It has two pegs, so you can choose, one side or the other. Doesn't really matter. Snap it into his hands, and that's pretty much it. As you can see here, I had a bit of an issue getting the weapon into the hand. For whatever reason, I'm not too sure. But my personal preference is that I don't like having weapons on the character because it looks kind of large compared to the rest of it. Other characters might have smaller weapons, but for this guy, I like taking it off. Now there's just one more piece we have to put onto the character, and that's the helmet. And to me and a lot of people, that's going to be what makes the character more unique than anything else besides the color. The helmets do look pretty nice, good detail, good paint jobs, and overall I like them. They fit onto the character's head nice and snug, just like you would expect. They're not cheap or loose at all. I really like the helmets on these characters. Some of the other characters, like the white-bodied characters, actually look like Gundam characters. This one, I'm not really too sure about that, but you can see right here, looks really good. Detail and paint job. And just for verification, you can see the helmet comes off nice and easy, but it holds onto the actual head really good. And as for size comparison, here we got a Lego Clone Trooper, a Krios Transformer, and a Mega Bloks Spartan. You can see he's shorter than the Mega Bloks character by a little bit. He's more closely to the Krios size. Lego is taller than Lego, but it could be because of the helmets, but they're all wearing helmets, so it's kind of hard to judge by that. If this line interests you, you can pick these up at Toys R Us, so that just leaves the price. For the single pack character, it's $6.99 each. For the 3-pack, it's $16.99 or $17.99. For the Titan characters, it's $14.99, which are larger versions of the single pack ones. I would have to say these are a bit pricey. I would have preferred more of a price of maybe $3, $4. Even $5 would have been okay. But $7 each, these are pretty high priced. But unlike Legos, these actually have a transformation process, which is kind of neat and different. So overall, it's really up to you if you want to buy these toys. To me personally, I would like to get some more, but at this price, I might hold off a little bit. The only ones I might get next would be the Titan ones, which are the larger figures, and maybe one other character of the small size. Like I said before, $7 is kind of pricey, so it could vary depending on what I get. If I do get more, I'll do another video for that character, just so you can see the difference between this one and the new one, if it's the same size. If it's the larger one, then I'll do a whole review again. So what about you guys? Are you guys interested in this series? Are you buying this series? Leave your comment down below. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it informative. See you guys next time.